And this is my 1926 Model T. You see it's a tall T or a doctor's coupe, whatever you want to call it. I picked this up a couple years ago as a project. It still had still has the original motor in it. Actually, I bought the body first, and then I bought the engine and chassis. It's low mileage, really low mileage. It actually had a very nice body on it. Somebody took it off to build a hot rod, and so they just sold the chassis. I bought the chassis because I had this body that I had purchased. After getting this chassis, I decided that I wanted to make kind of like an era, like 1940s era correct hot rod. And so I started gathering some parts. So I switched to 19-inch Model A wheels. And I have the very expensive Model A to Model T adapters on there. So I bought those, and also the front bearings were bad. So it's about $500 worth of bearings and seals in the front axle alone. And I got 4 new tires and tubes. So it's got freshly sandblasted and powder coated rims, new wheel bearings, wheel adapters, new tires and tubes. So there's quite a bit of money tied up just there. The engine was just lightly opened. I didn't take the bottom open, but had the valve cover off and decarboned and did some cleaning and stuff in there. It all looks very good. I have new nickel-plated head studs for this. I gotta find them. They're somewhere. They're in a box. I'm sure they'll turn up. Overall, as far as the original Model T parts goes, I do have the trunk lid. I have the sides here. I got the doors. With the doors, somebody started cutting this car. I think maybe trying to make it a coupster or something. They cut this and they cut the doors. The one door they cut and put back together. So I think they were trying to make some kind of roadster out of it or something, but then they decided they wanted to put it back together. So that's kind of what we have there. Overall, the steel's in very good shape. We're gonna need somebody try to make some kind of hot rod or something at some point, and they blew that out probably to, to channel the body over. So I feel like there's a pretty good amount here for a cool hot rod project. Some of the other parts I have included are, I do have the starter and the generator. I have an original steering column which was cut, but it's still, I think it can be put back together. Or I have another T model steering wheel. It's from an earlier T with a wooden steering wheel, but everything else seems to be the same. I have 2 very nice steering wheels also, go with it. I also have these, well, I'll get to those in a second. I have a set of T headlights. I have carburetors for it. I got coil boxes. I picked up some horns, not original, of course. Got the intake manifold, got carburetor, got the timer. I think I have everything just about here to make it run on the original T engine. And I figured, hey, that would be a lot of fun. I also have some custom bumpers and stuff like that. I have some guide headlights for a 39 Buick kind of hot rod, Model A tail light. I also have, furthermore, the hot rod direction, I have this 4-speed. It's a small 4-speed for a 60 horsepower Ford V8, and I have 3 of them. So I have this one here. That one's just a block. This one's also complete. I had a 4th one. The block was froze out, but I disassembled it. It's got a decent looking crank and cam, and there's some good pistons and valves and guides and stuff. So a lot of good parts in that bin. And I'm thinking between the 4 engines that I had, can build one good 60, maybe even have some leftover parts. I have cast iron heads there and aluminum intakes, but I also have a set of aluminum heads and another aluminum intake. And I have a couple of carburetors for that. I picked up a heater because I thought, well, if I build a hot rod, I might want heat, things like that. So bumpers and some spare wheels. I have 1 spare 19 and some 21s. I know I got some more parts for this car I'll have to dig out at some point. I'd like to sell it all together, but I would sell it a la carte if anyone's looking for anything in particular. I really wanted to get to this project. I just don't think just can't make the time for it. So time to let it go. All right. Hey, thanks for watching the video. Bye.